a speech with a snappy 20-second piece for the news bulletins. That should win back a few seats.
Prime Minister?
Give a lead to those responsible for the nation's education.
Of course, Prime Minister.
And finally, this morning, the Prime Minister visited St Margaret's School, Widnes, on his northwestern tour. The school has set up its own little manufacturing business where the children make a variety of goods in the school carpentry shop for sale in the local community. The children do their own sales and marketing and use the experience they gain from the enterprise as a basis for their maths and business studies. The Prime Minister was presented with an example of the school's output.
And in conclusion, I must congratulate you on all the hard work, the discipline, and the success of your enterprise. You set an example in British education which other schools would do well to follow. We need more schools like St Margaret's, and I shall always treasure your present. No Prime Minister ever lost a seat if he could help it.
That was the 6 o'clock news from the BBC.
I thought that was okay, didn't you?
It was fine.
My joke went down well.
My joke?
Better than Channel 4 coverage anyway. They didn't describe it as the Prime Minister's tour of the North West. They said Jim Hacker touring the marginal constituencies.
Well, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah, but they shouldn't have said it like that. That's biased reporting.
Reporting the facts.
Anyway, there's nothing wrong with visiting the marginals.
But what they said was still true.
But it was still biased to say it.
Oh, darling, I'm not interested in your paranoia. I was interested in that school.
Yes, parents queuing up to get their children into it.
What a pity they can't all get in. More coffee. Oh,
yes,
lovely. Why can't more parents send their children there?
No room.
There is room, actually. School numbers are falling.
Yeah, but that'd mean poaching in the other schools.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, the other schools wouldn't have enough pupils. They'd have to close.
Great, so St Margaret's could take over their buildings.
Darling, you couldn't do that. It wouldn't be fair.
Who to?
The teachers in the schools that had to close.
But the good teachers would be taken on by the popular schools. They'd be needed.
What about the bad teachers? It wouldn't be fair on them.
What about being fair on the children? Or are the bad teachers' jobs more important?
Darling, it's no good. No. Who's to say who are the bad teachers? It just wouldn't work.
Why not?
Well, it wouldn't work.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Well, I suppose schools were like doctors. I mean, after all, under the National Health Service, you can choose whichever doctor you like to go to, can't you?
Yes.
And he gets paid per patient. Well, why don't we do the same with schools? Have a National Education Service. The parents could choose the schools they want, and the schools get paid per pupil.
Exactly.
There'd be an outcry.
From the parents?
Well, no, not from the parents, from the Department of Education.
Oh, I see. And who has the most votes?
No, the DES would block it.
Fine, get rid of them. Get rid of the Department of Education.
I don't understand you.
Get rid of it. Abolish it. Remove it. Expunge it. Eliminate it. Eradicate it. Exterminate it. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it?
Yes.
I couldn't do that.
Why not? What does it do?
I could do that. Local government could administer the lot. We could have a national board of school inspectors, and the rest could go to environment. And I could send that house-trained idiot Henry to the House of Lords. Golly, I wonder what Humphrey will say.
Whatever he says, I want to be there when you tell him.
To witness the clash between the political will and the administrative will?
I think it'll be a clash between the political will and the administrative won't.